Everyone, Dodger 455 coming to you live from Dodger Garage once again. And this is the part 4 of the silver that we were looking at. These are the 1974s, as you can see. And these are probably, I'm going to say, the nicest of the lot so far. I haven't looked at the Bicentennials yet, but all of these, there was just a few that had a couple of spots and things on them. For the most part, these were very, very nice. There's no varieties to look for in these. Just a lot of fun to pull them out and look at them. They haven't been open for years and years, and you see there's a little spot on this one. And some of these are really, really frosty. They're really nice. They were handled with care. And when I get to the other silvers, I'll show you how these were actually packaged. I'm sure you guys know and how they were distributed from the mint in a little package with a little blue token in there. And that was the way you got these. Now, you couldn't order them by the roll, as far as I know. If anyone knows differently, then please leave a comment so we can be educated there. But they sold these for $3. That's what they cost. Back in the day, I found that out thanks to the Ike group. There are a lot more Ikes to look at. I'm going to put these up and package them back in the tubes that they came in, and then we're going to look at some 74Ds. I had to cut the tape on these. You look how old that tape is. These things haven't been out of here for 30 years, maybe longer. I don't really know, but there are a couple of things to look at. One's triple die obverse, and there's a die cut on Eisenhower's neck, and I think that was it. I'll have to look and see, and we'll put those under the microscope and take a look, and we'll be back when we get these packaged back up and we get some of these out. Stay tuned. Guys, we're back with the we've got the 74s out of their tube, which was not easy. They did not want to come out of there, and those things have been in there so long. And there's three things we're going to look for on this quickly on these 74D Eisenhowers. They have a peg leg variety on that R in Liberty. You have a triple double in the tripling in the motto, and also there's a die cut. They can be found under Eisenhower's neck. There's no peg leg there. I don't see the cud there. And that is typical machine doubling right there. And I don't see any notching on any of those. Let's move on. No peg leg. The peg leg will be missing those serifs. It looks like they polished that die and took all that stuff off of it on the bottom, and it looks like, just like the description, it doesn't look quite right. And what I'm seeing is also some machine doubling there. I don't see the notching that we're looking for. Moving on. No die cut. And that die cut's pretty good. They're really good size. You're not going to miss it. I have to put some more light on that. I mean, there could be some there at the bottom. Might just be damaged. Or they're in really good condition. That's probably why they didn't want to come out of the tube. The reeds have sort of nested in there on the sides. They did not want to come out of there. It's really hard to see this doubling because looking at the picture, it's very small. And sometimes you think you see some, sometimes it's not there, or it is there, you really can't tell. That one's pretty clear that it's not. Okay, no peg leg, no die cut. I'd love to find one of those actually. That would be really cool. All right, here because these are in such good condition. These are very nicely uncirculated and kept out of harm's way. So that'd be cool to find a high grade error. That's always nice. Now you look at this one, and then we'll put one I just looked at up there. All right, let's get one. There we go. There's that. See, that one's starting to get that look to it. See how high it is? Now the serif is still there. I don't know if I want to try to do this or not, but I'll try. Let's see if we can get these lined up. If I can. Yeah, you can see the difference. I mean, this one's getting the look. I'll double check the reference, but what I saw, the serif was missing completely to be considered a true peg leg. There's definitely some polishing going on. All right, nothing on the general's neck. It's really hard to tell on these. Of course, if I had a better microscope, it would help. Now this was one that was on top with it's quite yellow from just, who knows, being in a smoke-filled house or something. But it was the one on top. Like that packing popcorn. All right, we have about 6 more or so to go. See if we can get a really good peg leg or a die cut on that neck. No, if it's there, I can't see it. No, no. Don't see anything there. Well, even though we haven't found anything yet, I'm still having fun. It's just fun looking at coins that have been packed away for so long. Never know what you're going to find in there. Yeah, I don't know. It just isn't. It's not sharp enough for me to see any splitting going on there. But it is very, very small. It's I don't know how you consider that up. I mean, their pictures are much better than this, but all right, here's the last coin. I apologize for this being long. We were just trying to see if we could find something fun and awesome, but that's the last one. I don't see anything on there. There's no die varieties on any of the rest of the series for this year. I don't think there's anything for the proof. We'll check, but I don't think so. Now there's a peg leg for the proof as well. Anyone have a 74S proof out there? That's what it looks like. And real quickly, I'll show you what the peg leg on the 74D looks like. And there it is, and it's quite different than what we had that we were just looking at. The doubling is also, and there's a bunch of die markers that you can go look to make sure that you have. You could probably just look for the die marker, would be a little easier. But yeah, they're also very small too. But as you can see, some of this notching right there, I mean, there's pretty obvious. They have some really good pictures, but there are some splits there of some things going on there. So that is a true double die. And they have some pretty good die markers in here. The O, and on the other, there's 3 other ones on there. But if you want to see what the goiter looks like, they call it goiter, but that's a pretty big die cut right there. There's one that's bigger. Let's see. There's one there, and then I think the last one is probably the biggest one. I mean, that's pretty good size. Look at that thing. So you're not going to miss that. And we had none of those. All right, guys, this video went on long enough, and I tortured you long enough with looking at these die varieties. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notifications. Remember, it's Dodger 45. The search does continue, and it will on the Bicentennial Silver, and we're going to look for some other die varieties in the other Ikes that we have. Thanks for watching.